Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to something that we haven't done in a very long time, and that is, well, not really a mod review. I don't really like to call them mod reviews, but just a look at some new mods that I find interesting and I find worth taking a look at in a video. Now, let me get started by saying there are a lot of good mods that come out, so don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like the mods that are coming out. I just don't feel the need to showcase all of them. There's only certain ones that I feel should be showcased that maybe people have missed or overlooked or, you know, just aren't aware of. So, what we have today is we have a couple mods that are new that I feel deserve taking a look at. So today we got this tractor here, and this is a foremost, and if you're thinking that it looks like a Ford, it's because, well, it kind of is. So I guess this company would take old Ford tractors and they would kind of convert them. I think it said it took them from like 2x4 to 4x6 or something like that. I'm not really sure. It's in the mod hub. You guys can read about it there. But what I like about these is that they look like an old Ford, and this is probably the closest thing we'll get to having a Ford tractor on console, unless they get the license for it, which I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. It doesn't seem like they're too concerned about getting licenses for those kinds of older vehicles anyway. So we have two of them, but basically they just have different options, and we'll go over those in a little bit. Then we have this here. This is a new mod. This is a low loader. That's a gooseneck trailer, 22 foot. This has some very cool options, guys. This is going to be a workhorse trailer. That's going to be a real multi-purpose kind of trailer. We'll take a look at that in a minute. We have over here this electric pallet jack, and we have this here. This is actually a weight. This is a weight, and it's got a box on the front. And this is the one we're going to look at first, because it's going to be a pretty quick one. So basically, this box opens. That what you can do, and you have to install this mod along with it. I believe it's called the one hand mod. So it's you can buy seed and fertilizer bags one at a time. So if we pick this up, hope I don't. Okay. Whoa, that was weird. Spin that, and we can throw that in there. And this is kind of what I'm just interested in. I'm sure we can, but just to see if we can mix them so we don't have to just put seeds in there. We'll see if we could put... That was weird. That didn't happen the first time. That's actually what I thought was going to happen the first time, but, well. Yeah, there we go. So, you know, you could fill that up with bags of seed and fertilizer, and you can attach that to the front of your tractor, and you can bring that with you, and you can have extras for whatever you need to do. So I think that's pretty cool. So let's just take a look in the store where we can find this. So under tools, it's going to be under the miscellaneous category. Scroll over, and right here, the Amazon 800 kilogram transport box, $1,560. Not too bad. Nothing we could change on it. You can't change the color or anything like that. As I said, it's a weight. It's a box that you can store bags of seed and fertilizer in. So let's move on to this one. And guys, I'm not going to lie, this here could have been an amazing mod. Not taking anything away from it, so please don't think that. But this could have been a lot better than it is. So when I first seen this, right away I thought, oh my god, this thing is going to be perfect for moving wool pallets and stuff like that. But unfortunately, the only thing this can move are the pallets that comes in the mod pack, which you get this here, which you can strap things down to it. You know, that's pretty cool. I like that. And then you have this this box that you can fill up, and you can actually fill this up from a harvester, and this will take pretty much everything. We will take a look at that in the store in a second. So this is going to work just like a vehicle. You press the square, and you just drive it. And like a pallet jack, it does get stuck on things in the ground, so that's pretty cool. So see, it gets right under there, and if you press L1 and X, it'll raise it up. And it's got those little things on it right there. Those like cargo holds where it can't fall off, so that's pretty cool. So now, like I say, I like this mod. I do. I think it's a great mod. I really wish they would have made it so you could put any pallet on it, because a pallet jack is made for pallets. Not certain pallets. I worked at an actual factory that makes pallets. We would recycle old pallets and make brand new pallets, and we had pallet jacks there, and electronic and the electric pallet jacks like this here, and I can guarantee you that they work on any pallet. Now, as you can see, it looks like it should work on this. If I can get it lined up here. A lot of fiddling, but when you look down to it, it's just too big. So, yeah. So, I'm not knocking the mod at all. So, please don't think that. But it's a good mod, but I feel it could have been better if they would have just let us use it on all pallets. This would have been a true game changer, in the words of Mr. Silly P. You know, especially if we could have moved wool pallets around with this, especially on console. But sadly, it just don't work. So let's take a look at this in the store. So this is under vehicles, and again, it's under miscellaneous. And there we go, right there. Lizard electric pallet truck. 1,250. It's not expensive. So you could change the main color, and you could change the design color. So main color, I don't know, pink, and that looks horrible. And the design color, you know, there. So that's that. And cargo lock, that's what it's called. So the cargo lock are those two little things in the front that they raise up so the cargo can't fall off. You can have it without it or with it. Okay, so scrolling over to the objects, and of course pallets, and you're going to scroll over, and right here, lizard fillable pallet, and lizard pallet with tension belts, 150 for that, 350 for the box, and it holds 1,000 liters. As you can see, it holds pretty much everything solid. I mean, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's that. And what I will say is that there's certain mods that I feel are really suited to like YouTubers who are doing a Let's Play, that are especially doing something maybe realistically. So like for instance, this mod over here. This mod is a really cool mod. I like this. I can see me using this in any of my Let's Plays or my roleplay series. Just me playing, not making content, would I use this? Probably not. I would probably just put up a seed fill station or a fertilizer station and do it that way. But that's just me. Again, anyone who plays, you know, the best thing about this game is that you can literally play it however you want. So, moving on, let's take a look at these tractors, shall we? Now, I like these. I think that the detail is pretty nice. They look like an old Ford. These big tires, man. These have the flotation tires on it. These are crazy. Crazy big tires. I like that a lot. If we take a look at this one over here, this has the standard tires on it. Now, this does have like the same size tires on the back as it does on the front. I've seen some people online kind of complaining about that. I like it. I like the way it looks. I think it looks pretty cool. So let's get in it. You got a nice little door animation there. I don't know if you caught that. Let me get out and back in. There we go. Typical kind of sounds. Put on the beacons. All the lights work. Signal lights. So I love how the signal lights are kind of reflective, but the beacons can't reflect. That's always been something that's kind of interesting to me. Let's take a look on the inside. Now again, this is an old tractor, so there's not a lot going on inside, but I do think it's pretty nicely detailed. Like the all the fabric and stuff on it. I mean, it looks like fabric. The textures are there. The you know, that looks like a rubber armrest or rubber mats on the floor. Everything looks pretty good there. And yeah, so the speedometer, everything like that works on there. Let's. Okay, so. It does light up on the inside, but it doesn't look like there's any indicators for the lights or anything like that, which that's okay with me. That's not a big deal. You know, I will say that it maybe seems a little odd considering that we're getting, you know, a lot more detail in these, but I'm sure at the same time it's to keep the slot count down as well. So let's take a look at these in the store. Now, these are actually small tractors, so go up into the small tractors, scroll on over till we find them. There we go, foremost 4WD. Getting into this tractor, you can have the front weight, 500 kilograms, or the front 3-point linkage. If you have the front 3-point linkage, that is the design color. You can change that to that. I think the gray looks the best, but to each their own. Fender configuration, you can either have standard or you can have the plastic extensions, and the wheel setup you can have standard with wheel weights. You can have the wide tires, twin wheels, which that looks pretty cool, or you can have the flotation tires, which I think that looks really cool. Now it'd be interesting if these really do float or not. I'm not quite sure about that. But yeah, that's the foremost, guys. So let's move on to the final mod that we're going to look at today. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of cleaned up a little bit so we can have some room to play with this one here. So this mod, guys, this is the Lizard bale trailer, 22 foot. You know what? Let's get this out of the way first. Well, nah, I'll just show it to you first, and we'll go into the store later. Okay, so first we're going to get into the flatbed. And as you can see, it doesn't have the fifth wheel on it. So this has the attachment for... Well, actually, it just looks like a ball, actually, but... If we back up, the Lizard 22-foot gooseneck baling trailer. So as you can see, it'll hook up to that fine. There we go. Move this out of the way. And this truck, for some reason, I always get a lot of questions about anytime I have it in a video. This is the Scarrick City Runner. This is a mod. I believe it's still in the mod hub. I don't see why it would be taken out. NMC made it. This is a really cool truck. I like it a lot. There's a lot of cool options on it. So this has the fifth wheel in the box. And as you can see, it hooks up to that fine. Now I do have like the raised suspension on this with the bigger tires, so let's put on the help menu for a second here so we can see. Okay, so if we hit L1, lift front loader tool. So as you can see, I'm going to try to get in on this. So you can raise and lower the supports there, the landing gear, if you will. So now if we zoom out, L1 and up and down on the right stick, you'll unfold the ramp. Like so. Now let's see here. We don't do that yet. Okay. So R1 and the right stick left and right, you can actually, it says open front loader tool, but actually you're adjusting the height of this. So you kind of want it, you know, level with the vehicle, I would say. You don't want it too high. So right there looks pretty good. So that's pretty cool. A lot of adjustments on this one, I must say. So I still don't know what this was. If you press L1 and R1, it says right stick left and right. I don't know what that does. I'm not seeing anything, so. But anyway, oh, I know. Okay, these little spotlights. It's moving these spotlights here. But those spotlights don't seem to turn on. Interesting. So yeah, you can move those lights, but they don't work. Huh. Strange. Okay, so let's kind of move on to the first interesting thing. As you can see now, it's a flatbed, and it's got straps on it, so you can put everything on here. Hay, pallets, anything you want to strap down, you can use it as that. We're going to grab this truck, and we're going to try to put this on it to make sure everything's working, because we're just going to run over those bags. Because I did see someone online have an issue where the truck, he was loading a tractor on it and it kind of fell through the trailer, so I don't know what that was, but nope, we're having no problems at all. So there you go, you got the truck goes on there, no problem. Now, I don't know how well they lock on there, or if they lock on there or not, the vehicles. But if not, you can always use that that other tool that we actually covered in one of our other videos. So, let's get back in here and show you the next cool thing about this. So if you take a look at the flatbed, if we press L1 and press X, it takes the wooden panels off, and now it's a round bale trailer, and that is just cool as hell. I mean, talk about a multi-function trailer. Like, this trailer is going to be very useful. I can already see that this is probably going to make its way into one of my Let's Plays. Definitely, I'm really liking this trailer a lot. So you can put your round bales in there, you can strap them down. Very cool. But that's not it. So let's put that back on. And Okay, let's do that. Now, it says open cover, and as you can see on the bottom, it says you need to first fill the tool. Very interesting, right? So let's try to zoom in on this here. If you can see, like, right at the front, yeah, this isn't... trying to get the right angle here, guys, but right at the front of the trailer, if I press L1 and left on the D-pad, I see that little flap come down? Let's just take a quick... Right here. These little doors come down, and there's like a little storage area under there, right? Let's get back in the truck here. And we have these seat pallets over here. So now, as you can see, it says refill trailer. So, let's click that. So you can see that pallet of seed is going down. And now that pallet of seed is going down. Okay, there we go. So, if you look down into the lower right hand of the screen, it says we have 2,600 liters of seeds. As you can see now, this is all filled. This is filled with seed bags. So you can carry extra seeds on this trailer, and you know, if you have a seeder, which you could, you know, you could load on this. You could load up a seeder on this and bring it to the well, actually, you could probably load the whole the tractor and seeder on this if you really wanted to. I don't know why you'd want to, but this only holds seeds as far as I know. I tried it with fertilizer, didn't work, but I think that's pretty cool. And I think it would be even cooler if that held more items. Like if that could hold bags of fertilizer, bags of lime, you know, geez, even imagine if that could hold bags of like total mixed ration, pig food, chicken food. Yeah, that would be that would be a pretty cool thing. But as is, you know, that's a pretty cool mod. I think that's a fantastic mod right there. And one of the reasons why I chose to showcase this mod is because it is such multi-purpose. Like, there's so much you could do with this one trailer. It's so cool. The only thing I wish I knew what was up with these lights. Because you can move these, but I can't figure out how to turn them on for anything. Guys, just a brief interruption here because I almost forgot to show you this trailer in the shop. So it's under low loaders, and we have quite a bit of options that we have here. So the bale support metal, that's the metal underneath the boards. You can have raw metal, which we have. That's what we have. Or you can have stainless steel, which I did buy one with stainless steel, and when I stop showing you this, I'm going to run out quick. I'm going to show you the stainless steel, then we'll go back to the regularly scheduled programming, if you will. So wheel setup, standard, Nokians, and wide tires. Now the capacity is for the seeds, the seed bags. So you can have the realistic values, which is 4,600 liters, or you can have inflated values, and that'll hold 16,000 liters. So although it may not be the most realistic option, that's quite a bit. That's actually pretty cool. So color options, we have the main color. So let's just change that to say that there. Then we have the design color. Let's see here, what would be a good, let's make it like a John Deere, I guess. So as you can see, it's like the accents there. And then of course the rim color, stainless steel, dark steel, aluminum, chrome, polished. Let's see, what's that? That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and actually the that's right. This one has different paints. So, let's see here. Pearl white, dark moon, gunmetal, scarlet red. We have that there. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Deer green, deep blue, nitro blue, blaze orange, dark moon, gunmetal. So yeah, those are all really cool. Old red. Look at that. I actually kind of like that. So let's go back to the design color here and see. Blaze orange, nitro blue. So same colors. You can do that if you want, or you can change it up to whatever you want. Old blue. That's pretty cool. And the room colors. So those are kind of all the options there. So let's go back out and let's check out the stainless steel. Okay, so as you can see, that's the stainless steel, and I like that too. That's very cool. So, okay, those are all the options, guys. So let's get back to the main video, shall we? But yeah, so that's kind of our little mod review for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. But more importantly, if you enjoyed it, stay tuned, because I'm going to be having a video come out sometime this week. And we're going to be discussing what we want to see. And when I say we, I mean me. What I want to see in the next farming simulator game. And make no bones about it, guys. There's going to be a new farming simulator game. Like, I know for some reason a lot of people have been under the misconception that there's not going to be any more farming simulator games. And that is not what Giant said. That's never what they said. I don't even understand why that kind of rumor started. Basically, all they really wanted to do... Can I strap that down? No. Okay. Basically, what Giants wanted to do was they wanted to wait and see what these new consoles are going to have to offer. They never said they were done making... Oh, I just do that. They never said they were done making farming simulator games. I mean, as far as I know, Farming Simulator is the only game Giants makes. And FS19 has sold well over 1 million copies, so there's no way in hell they're going to stop making the game. But yeah, in an upcoming video this week, I am going to discuss all the things that I would really like to see come to this game. Changes to the game, additions to the game, all that good stuff. So stay tuned, and if you're not subscribed, that's the perfect reason to subscribe, guys, because you'll be able to see my content, and I promise if you subscribe, I will keep working hard to make content better and better. We're adding more content all the time. We're already over 400 subscribers, so big thanks to everybody that has subscribed. I sure appreciate it. So, yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope everyone's having a great day, and we'll see you next time, guys.